Hello, welcome back to Software Inc. And I, I was waiting here on the startup screen because if you look very carefully, the one roof we actually placed, the slanted roof, it does show up on this representation of our save game, which is interesting. Very nice detail there. So let's jump back into the game. Let's see. Play, oh, that's an internal thing. I wrote down two things which I wanted to change. One is to increase the marketing for StarOS because we are still at sparse and this definitely needs to change. I don't care much if this loses a little bit of money, but we need to improve this, definitely. So StarOS will get a higher ranking here, a lot higher ranking, so that we actually spend some money there. I don't need to spend so much money on StarWave or StarPaint. These are all prominent. Let's actually have a look at our releases, sort by date. So widespread, prominent, widespread, prominent, prominent. Protector is sparse, that's quite obvious, but Protector 2 is prominent, so we have a good position in the market for all of these except for StarOS, so that needs to change. That was number one, and oh yes, number two is just to pay attention to the design jobs, which will surely be finished today or tomorrow. So let's see. Anything else here? No, okay. Financial situation has not changed a lot. Of course, we steadily increase our cash, but apart from that, current sales are not really the largest we ever had. Like, we check back a bit here, we were 66 million, so we actually sold a lot more in past years. But that shouldn't be a problem. As long as we are steadily increasing, that's fine. We also hired a lot more people, so that plays into it. Now, who is stressed? Who's stressed and why? Our marketer. Getting coffee, okay. Why is marketing stressed? Probably too many jobs. Yeah, 11 jobs is a little bit much. Let's see whether we can remove something. This is unassigned, correct. This has also been unassigned, correct. We can actually release this marketing, because if we release in June, then this leaves March, April, May. So we should actually remember to run a public beta here soon. We'll release that. We're announcing Star Engine 4, well regarded in this demographic, started work, and it's cutting edge. Good. Let's see this one. 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's probably because they're assigned to these teams as well. Okay. Well, let's see. Star Traveler 2, we still need to market this. Yeah, these are all first releases, so we just have too many products right now. Maybe we need to split the marketing team. Maybe. Or maybe just add another one, because that's just... Yeah, maybe let's go for another marketing team today. What I wanted to do first was, since we removed a lot of people from Brigade 50 to the team 50 A and B, I just wanted to remove a couple of the rooms here to free them up for future use. Just know which ones will be available. Now we removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms worth of people. 24, but we also added 2 managers, so only 22. So we can only remove 5 rooms. These would be nice, but maybe let's go with these 5 instead. The manager sitting there. What to do? Actually, I will remove these 5 first and this one. So switch team. No team for the moment. And just to make this clear, I will change the interior color slightly. Or let's just do it white. Apply. That way I will know these are available. The reason I'm doing this is we will need some designers for the research, the stuff here that will come next year. And basically we will be hiring a temporary team for that. We have a couple designers, but research needs a lot more designers than we will need otherwise, so that will be a temp team. And either this, or let's look whether we have some spare room for more marketers. So these are all used, I believe. Newbies. This is still newbies. This is probably also newbies. This is the artist team. And we could put some more marketers on top of that. Or we put them on the other side here. That actually sounds like a good idea. Unless we want to keep this as a very artsy building, in which case keeping the slightly random style would also be good. Yeah, I will just duplicate this above and we will keep this odd shape. How high is this in comparison? A lot higher, okay. That's a couple designers. Where are the marketers actually sitting? Probably down here, marketing, okay. Just give me that color, please. Okay, so we will duplicate this room, actually all 3 of them, and just then start hiring some more marketing people. Let's see. Yes, clone the entire thing, please. Put it up here. And now I want to change colors. Interior. This one. Apply. And did I assign this to the team? No. But this, okay, these 2 will be assigned to our new team of marketing 2. So we create a new team, marketing 2. Add a team. Assign these to marketing 2, and now we will hire some new marketing people. But before that, let's actually take care of they need the phones, right? Yes, okay. So in this room replace not this, and okay, all of these. Select furniture, not duplicate, replace furniture with telephones. Okay. Leaves us with 5 spots. Okay, yeah, 5 people is probably okay for the second marketing team. Hello, deal, marketing. No, I'm not currently going to do marketing, and this is also not happening. Let's have a look at our normal marketing team. Okay, somebody is not of the you are flirt generous and everybody else seems to be something different. Optimistic generous, okay. We might want to remove Cora to the second team. That way we would get the team compatibility up for the rest of the people, I think. Tell me about you. Optimistic generous, okay. Yeah, let's move Cora to the new team and let's also assign that team here. Okay, Cora, you go there. Now we want to hire a new person for the marketing 1 team. Optimistic generous, please. Flirt generous, generous flirt. I wanted optimistic. Details, you were flirt generous, okay. Well then, let's try this again. Marketing. You are flirt optimistic? Nope. Yes. Flirt optimistic, flirt generous, you can go to marketing 2. Optimistic generous, excellent. So these two will go to market, one of them will go to marketing 1. Hired. And now let's fill up marketing 2. We still need 3 more people. Hello, nobody. That looks better. Generous flirt. Hired. Generous extrovert. Optimistic flirt. No. Come on, one more. Yes. Oh well. Damn it. Now we've got 5 people, all of you. Change roles, automatical, and I also need to do this here. Employees, you change roles to marketer. So we increase the team compatibility slightly. And this team we also need to actually set up correctly. Well, there's no reason here, but okay. There is no HR management, so actually we will change the vacation range a little bit. September, October should be fine. Yeah, like that. So, new marketing team. We should probably oh well, she'll find her place. Oh, she's already up there. Well, never mind then. I was just looking whether she was still sharing the office with the others, which would have been a mood debuff, so I don't want that. Anyway, sorted a little bit of marketing here. And now let's say that we do not miss these, almost. Almost missed those, okay. Okay, well then tomorrow, I guess. Let's have a brief look at distribution just to make sure that everything's alright. We are still printing copies of our future releases. And that will work out. Okay. Okay, they actually have a quite decent marketing skill from the start. I mean, these, what am I trying? These are all much closer to 100%, but that means we can probably assign 2 jobs to marketing 2. And or remove, actually let's remove the regular marketing team from this. And let's see how far they get. Now this one still needs a couple code units. We're stressed. Again, marketing, yes, I understand. Working on it. First, let's pay attention to this. Okay, assign nobody. Thank you. Okay, development stopped. This can be done later. We can possibly do marketing here, prepare something, and have marketing 2 do that. And also here. These will run on low priority, so they should not conflict with the marketing of the current version of StarOS. Okay, and let's also give this to you, although this is nowhere near urgent. Oh well, never mind. Let's just do it. Virus. Okay. Yeah, let's give them this as well. I need this to progress. So let's say this, well, will take a while. This one is getting close to ready. Actually, it was ready already, but we kept it running. Maybe we can get another review here. 6.2 last time. Oh yes, we still need a lot more code units. Let's bring it up to at least 57. New print job, 33 cents for almost 6 million. Now we have a better one here if we wanted to do that. I don't think we have the capacity. And somebody is idle. Oh, our designers probably. No. Oh yes, the designers, okay. Let them back on their training job. And another request. 50,000 copies for a office something. Well, yes, why not accept? That will be done today or tomorrow anyway. So let's see, 3D Stern 2 and 3D Play, both of which wait for this operating. Well, no, 3D Play is waiting for this. Okay. And there's still porting going on. Oh well. I said these are not urgent. Cora Watkins, marketing 2. Why do you suddenly ask for a raise? That's interesting. Okay. Just checking how the usage of the coffee machines and vending machines etc. is, but it looks okay on this floor. And similarly on this floor there is enough, and we well, just barely enough food. That's okay, I guess. And let's double check the food situation over here. Also 2 plates left, so I guess we are still doing fine with the food. Who is idle and why? Support 2, you are stressed. Okay, well, have a nice afternoon, you as well. We're already going home. I'm actually surprised this Team 4, which we just hired from completely arbitrary random people, is still functioning. Because seriously, that's the worst team compatibility ever. Well, there could be worse, but this is really just... looks like they are adult enough not to go to each other's throats. Oh, let's see. StarOS only $20,000 in marketing. I really need more there. Project Management has just released default 3D editor 3D Star 2. What is default 3D editor? That might be a bug. Okay. Probably another bug report to write. Let's see. And anyway, that's an internal one. I'm not going to sell any copies, so... And why is the quality bad? That's just annoying. Yeah, let's not port it anywhere, and actually, let's see, can we port this? No, not right now. Then okay, marketing is down to 10, but that's not. Who was working on that? Support 2 and the core team. Oh well. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to do with those. As we noticed last time, doing that will hurt our sales of our regular products, so this will probably take another dip. And I really don't want that. Anyway, let's not forget we wanted to release a press build. Is there anything else in news? Lightreach has made more money than otherwise. Is that one of our companies? Yes, it is. Okay. Good, so finally starting to earn money and then should be able to keep their own. Yeah, this is where we injected more money and now they are earning. Good. Let's fast forward to the next day. Press build. Star Engine 4, well regarded, haven't really heard about it. Might be a new big hit. Okay. Why haven't they heard about it? Still not enough marketing here. How many code units do we need? 4.5, that's not a lot. Hopefully support 2. How many tasks do you have? Only 2 right now. This should be... Oh, except you are working on this beta. Well, let's keep them working there, and they will then fix Star Modeler after that, but we need that quickly. And there's only one person who is actually working on 3D stuff, so maybe that's not ideal. Considering this is all 3D code, but we really don't have a lot of people. The newbies could do it. How many of you are properly able to do 3D work? Well, quite a couple actually. Except most of you are in class. What about you? Okay, one person able to work on 3D stuff. That's not great. What if you remove these two people to another team and just have them work on 3D? So let's see, employees, Florence. You are optimistic, generous, and support 2. Employees. Alvaro and Lorraine. They're generous. Optimistic, generous. Okay, so we would have 2 people. Optimistic, generous. Could you please? Oh, come on. And why are you? Go home. Well, let's see. You can't, and you would, but we could also just move one of these guys over to the other team. Let's have a look again. So if I remove Florence, then and replace her with, let's say, Shelton. Shelton is what? Generous flirt. Well, why not? Okay. Shelton, you go there. Florence, you switch there. And will they start moving? Actually, you get the rest of the day free because you are already very tired. Okay, so hopefully this should improve our situation regarding this, that we have a couple more 3D qualified people, and the support team now no longer is listed as 3D. And can I rename this maybe to indicate I want to do 3D here? Why did you drop down there? Oh, come on. Oh well. Where is the last dollar? Why isn't this progressing? Whatever the reason, there's no need to do that. Also, why are you... You're working, but you were sleeping there. I saw it. Probably because the support team doesn't have enough tasks. Well, not enough tasks is wrong, but if all bugs are fixed, then they will be idle indeed. So let's see, Star Engine 2, maybe we do not need to support anymore, because seriously it just doesn't have anything. Star Paint, let's keep going. Oh well, never mind, we will keep them up and just Gordon can possibly help here. And I will... no need. We could increase priority of this, but yeah, let's not do that for the moment. So we got 23,000 today, still not enough, but hopefully that will improve. Having a meeting there. Interesting. Oh well. Monitoring the food situation, but it looks like just about perfect balance to me. Still fixing bugs, 200, oh well. What was actually... Okay. Oh, and we did want another review of the operating system, I believe. Yeah, let's schedule one. You are sleeping, why? Oh, because you are way upset. Let's have a look. Marketing team, employees. You, all go home. Go home, I said. And what kind of contract? A print job for 5 million copies? Not happening. And not for this money anyway. Let's remove that right away. And a tiny print job, yeah, we can do that. Wow. Support 3 is also idle. Support 3 has currently 4 tasks. And what are these employees? None of them are qualified in 3D work, but everything else should be fine. Let's have them also fix bugs in one of these then, let's say here. And they already left, okay. Oh wow, this should be ready now, 6.4, 1.8. Well, let's give it a little bit more. Operating system recognition is still very low. Okay, let's have a look. Star Modeler or 3D editor. Did it take another dip here? Not really, but still it's yeah, that's an experiment that I consider failed mostly. Actually, how many? And we still need to sell a lot more of these copies. Just checking whether anywhere there are still unfixed bugs, but well known and not fixed, but it doesn't look like it. How many people? Well, a couple active users. How are the sales going here? Badly. Okay, really badly. How many of these do we have in stock? A lot. Well, we did earn a little money, but yeah, as expected, not too much. Okay, this is done. Assigned to nobody. Now this team, what are they doing? Oh, they have a meeting. Now they are eating. Okay. Just wondering how many tasks do they have? 5, okay. Probably more support somewhere. I'm not sure whether they are developing anything. This. Oh, they are working on this, okay. So let them work on that. Review. Up to 7 score. Minus 5% for bugs. That is to be expected. And some quality art looks good. Code obviously not the greatest. But we will continue to 57 and then look at it from there. Let's see, upcoming releases in the operating system. What this one. 88 was the next one. Not sure whether I want to wait until 88 with the release of this. No, I don't. Definitely not. Let's set October this year. Maybe November this year as the release date. April, May, and then a couple of months for bug fixing. October it is. Yes. And maybe we should rename it. This will be our full OS something. Oh well, let's just keep the name, right? What name shall we use? Actually, if you have a name suggestion, I'm open to suggestions for this. And yeah, let's take suggestions from viewers. Since we will not be releasing this in this episode, but next one, that should give you a couple days to maybe have some names, come up with some names. What's with you? You were happy. Oh well. Okay, let's move on. This is actually progressing very nicely. Also, okay, let's have a review of that. Yes. And let's release, well, let's see, August. So April, May, June, July, 4 months. Yes, let's release this. We have a press release for Test Drive 2. We are well regarded and started working on it, and it's cutting edge. So that's good. Cool videos, okay. Don't know whether they said that before. No, did not. So that's something different. Couple people are sick, okay. Review of Protector, 7.1 score, a couple bugs, algorithm code is terrible. Let's see, who's working on that? The core team and team 50B. Well, that's obvious that this would be difficult. Let's get this up to 45 to make sure only qualified people work on it. And probably in the core team we don't have a lot of people who actually do algorithm work. Yeah, only the boss. So that's the thing. And here, how many people? Oh, never mind. They will fix it in time. But even, yeah, let's keep them working on it for a little bit. Who is stressed? Another marketing person again, yeah. I'm still working on it. Marketing should have fewer jobs now. They're down to 8. We need to get this down to maybe 7 or 6. So let's see, Protector. April, May for coding. June, July, August for bug fixing. That would be September then. What is the plan here? Somebody comes out in May. Where are the other antivirus software pieces? May and May, both of them. Okay, so if we set September, that should be fine. 4 months. Yes, please. And another offer for a design. Nope, not happening. And I will remove the core team from this for the moment, just to make sure that the boss is actually working on what needs... Oh, I can't remove. Okay, well, never mind then. Maybe I should split up this team and just have Molly in the designer's team. Or alternatively, you know what? You can have some education. I need more algorithm knowledge. Go ahead, go home, assign. Oh, I will remove you here. about you, artist, 3D? You're all terrible at 3D art. Educate, artist, 3D. Go have an education. And you as well. Go have an education. Not sure why the base skill doesn't develop here. Now you technically need education in 3D coding and 3D design. Oh well, let's leave it like that for the moment. Oh, 1 million copies of each already printed. That's okay, I guess. We still have a couple days, but we will also need to print not too many copies of Protector and a lot of copies of the well, also not a lot of copies of the operating system. You are negatively affected, okay. But it looks like we are not getting many more bugs here despite having so many people working on it, so the quality should be excellent. Actually, the previous engine, how many copies have we sold? 3 million total. Yeah, sales are down. We could have 4 million consumer reach, so technically we should have been able to sell a couple more, but yeah, never mind. Probably this, no wait. And actually we should cancel 3D play. Now that I'm thinking of it, I will cancel 3D play because that's just not going to improve things. Options, this. Let's take over the project just so we can have a look at it. Beta 0 bugs fixed, I don't hope so. Of course, the artists are supposed to work on that. Yeah, that's okay. That's something else I noticed when you see I have the artists as the secondary development team, which I hoped would set them as working along these just to provide the art, but that's not happening. Those are the bug fixes teams. So actually this needs to be different, as in artists top here together with the dev team, and then only the dev team here. Anyway, this game engine, internal product, I will cancel it completely now. And Loretta, you will also... Oh, let's keep these open just because, but really there's nothing going to happen there anymore. I do not want to mess up like this again, but let's check out all of these options. So development support secondary, definitely support here, not the core team, and add the core team here, maybe, not sure, but we will see. Loretta, you have also the core team there and only support 2 here. You have again this support team, core team, that will not happen. Let's give you the artists. Alexandria, similar situation. Okay. Donovan. Artists. And now easy draw. Okay, these are now all sorted, and hopefully, let's see, you have support 2, no, you have brigade 50, how about, well, I need brigade 50 to finish the operating system first, before we can assign them something. You had support 3, I think support 3 was a little bit idle. You could do anything but 3D code. Let's have a closer look. So, fair enough skills. Yeah, you could do anything but 3D code. Let's maybe assign a task to Jarvis. Oh god, he's unable to manage anything. Well then, something easy. I could even do another antivirus there, but no, that's not happening. Let's see, but that's probably the only thing we could have him do with CMS. But that's a lot of code units for this team. And we would need to go all out, so like this, in order to actually get it done. Yeah, I don't want our first CMS to be botched up by one of these guys, so what else could we do? Antivirus, but I really don't know. Never mind, we will think about that later. Okay, so StarOS is still okay. Probably not selling many copies anymore. Oh, I guess we are somewhat okay, but 5.9% return rate is also a problem. But we managed to be prominent now. Still not a lot of reputation here. The play is gone. Traveler is still selling well. My test drive is also still selling reasonably well, which is a problem because we are releasing the successor. Our engine is selling nicely, again problem because of successor. Protector 2, wow, it's actually selling. A modeler star paint, okay. Oh well. Actually, Star Wave 2, how is it going? We still have a lot in stock, that's okay. Details. Oh, what happened there? Probably because of porting. Apropos porting, let's have a quick look at our recent products. So this one, port, is there anything we can still port it to? No. And star paint? Nope. I think we took care of all the porting. Yeah, we did, okay. Okay. Let's see. Also, this number hasn't changed in a while, I think. Not a lot anyway. Oh, that's because we haven't assigned a lot of people on network. I see. Protector, you were supposed to go to 6 point something-ish. Anyway. So how many art units? You're well above your art budget. Well above the art budget, okay. In that case, actually, how many tasks does the artist team currently have? One only. Probably here. Yes, okay. And the art requirement is 5.2. Good. We covered that, but we can still go on a little. Considering whether to remove the core team from this, but what else are they doing? They are not doing anything else. In that case, actually, core team, employees, you, same deal, go for some 3D artist training now. And I really want to send you for some training. How about a 1 month 3D programming training? Maybe rather network. A designer 3D that we will send you on. Okay, in the evening we will be putting up the beta for test drive. That way it will run through May, June and July for a release in August. Perfectly 3 months. Let's give it a go. Let's have a look. We released the beta of Test Drive 2. Might be worth your time, well regarded. They still haven't heard about it despite my marketing before, and it looks amazing and has all the features. Good, so that will be taken care of. June. Okay, that we have to remember. Now this one. When was the last review? In 1st of April. Let's get another one. Let's also get a review here. And this one is closing in on completion. Let's have a look. 7.1, 3.3% for bugs. Obviously, algorithm system is still bad. Art looks awfully excellent. That's probably the best art score that we've seen in this safe game to begin with. And yeah, that's just amazing art score, really. That was a 10 with a very high skill and no bias. There's another 10, very high skill, no bias. And again with high skill. Yeah, and a lot of 9.9s, even with a low negative bias. We have 9.9, so art is really excellent on this one. Algorithm, oh well. Let's give them another day to work on the algorithm. And then we transition into beta. May, June, July, August, yeah. Let's say beta tomorrow. Oh, and 2 more contract proposals and marketing I will not do. 26 cents? No. I've got enough form to print for myself. Now, the operating system, 7.1 scores, 7% bugs. Yeah, that definitely needs a lot of debugging. And the rest is okayish. So, who is assigned on this? The artists. A, team A and B. Will we manage to transition this to beta today? Let's see. Yes, please. And remove the artists from this. With that, the artists are all out of work. So, artists, what can you do? This one. How much art? 5 units. This one. No art units, okay. And here, 9 art units. So, let's say Star Traveler 2 has been released when? A while ago. Star Traveler 2 will move up the food chain, probably there. And we will assign this to the artists and start developing. Yeah, like that. And it doesn't look like it will transition to beta today, but instead tomorrow. %, bugs, that's really a lot. What else? Marketing? No, not happening. Let's release the stuff just because. Hey, and this means we could theoretically start printing some copies here. So Put this on low priority. And let's go for 250,000 copies, just in case. Sorry, just in case, and then not this one, well, yes, 250,000. It's noisy here, why? Probably some people walking through or something. Oh, they are all idle. Why are they idle, the newbies? Why are newbies idle? You have a project here. You can't tell me you're idle. Interesting. Well, in that case, go fix bugs. Oh, print job, 37 cents a couple copies. Yes, can do that. And designs we will not currently accept. And if you're wondering, just, yeah, I will leave these tiny jobs at full priority. They will not impact our other printing tasks that much. Okay, this one is technically ready. Let's schedule a review. Well, I wanted to transition this into beta, right? Yeah, I did. So let's see. Core, and who else is working on this? Team 50B. Yeah, promote it, please. Let's see, Star Modeler 2. Oh dear lord, that's bad. Keep working, keep working. And let's have a couple copies printed here. Let's see. Let's go for, again, 100,000 copies or so. Who cares? interesting. So newbies actually have quite a lot of algorithm-capable people. So let's also assign them here, just for fun. And let's have a look, all of you are in class. Except for you. No wonder the quality on Protector was not so great. Okay, well, wait, how long? 1 day, a month, a month, a month, a month, okay. Followers are actually dropping on this. We definitely have to release this tomorrow, first thing in the morning. And start selling. So what I will actually do now is, even though we haven't printed our goal, the target number of copies, wait, let's have a look. Details, we sold 3 million units. This curve goes like, we still need a lot of copies here. Let's bring this up a little bit. How is test drive? That's okay. Okay, well, hopefully we can keep up with demand. Let's see, do I release before or after midnight? Let's release it now. Right? Yeah, let's release now. Yes. Yes. 1000. Marketing team, yes, no. Get this up a little bit. Marketing. Let's bring this here. Yeah, unavoidable. That's, well, great. No need to work on it much, but who's usually supporting this? Star Engine 3. This is on support 3 and team 2. Let's assign the same here. This is on priority 3, we can put it down to 2. I think, yeah. Well, this one is also still on 3. Maybe we'll keep it on 3. But then the new one has to go higher. Oh, bring this down. This down. Okay, let's roll with that for the moment. And also schedule porting this to everything that has a bunch of users. Let's go all out. Why not? We have a product review. Let's have a look. Review of Star Engine 4. Saga Storm has released Star Engine 4 and I bet fans are excited to see what's in store. Is it any good? We are a sequel, of course, to Star Engine 3. We have a well-established reputation and are very popular. It's extremely well put together. Can't imagine how complicated this must be behind the scenes, and it runs very smooth. packed full of art and it's beautiful. It will be interesting to see whether it compared to the Land Engine 5. Let's have a look what the Land Engine 5 is. Not this one please. This one. It's a game engine by Macro Reality. 100,000 users. Made a considerable loss, probably because they printed a lot more copies. It was just released by this company who is, well, they are not our subsidiary, so yeah, I'm not going to buy them. Not now anyway. What products do they have? Audio tool to the... Oh, we could technically invest. Yeah, let's see. We do have a little bit of cash, so maybe we should invest a little. This is a office software company. Okay, let's buy a couple stocks here, just because we can today. And let's also buy at least 1 or 2 here. That should do for the moment. And let's also bring this team into the porting here, just so we have enough people. Why are these dropping like that? Why is my printing capacity dropping? Has something changed here? Maybe I should... yeah, let's hire some... Oh, not hire. Well, sorry. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to call them. Hiring them would be okay, but the problem with hiring IT specialists is I don't want to hire them during the day. They will just, excuse me, mess up the working of the, well, whoever is working on the PC that they are fixing will be removed from their desk, so that's annoying. And usually I would hire them for the night, but then we can't fast forward through the night anymore. That's also not ideal. And let's see, this needs to be released no matter what. We announced this, not well known, underway, a video, yeah, whatever. More design not happening today. What to do about Star Modeler? When do we... Okay, so 3D editors, let's have a look. 3D editor, June, and then nothing. Yes, well, so we can release at any time, and we will release this marketing thingy after the release of this product. Have there been any other recent 3D editors? Well, no. Okay, the number is still growing here, the in-stock number. That's good. And what? Okay. Any computers which are not properly fixed. Let's see, here maybe. Yeah, there are still some. Okay, we will call some more IT support next night. Quality was terrible, right? Yeah, quality was terrible. And that was end of May, so still a bit to go. Okay, IT, go fix it all. More design tasks. No, why is there suddenly such an influx of design tasks? Antivirus is slowly creeping up, operating system not so much, despite our best efforts at marketing it. And we are really putting a relatively lot of money into it. And the artists here are just going crazy. It'll be interesting to see how far they can go. Actually, what's 2D audio algorithm system? Who should do that? Support 3 has a lot of tasks. Newbies could also try their hand. Or any of these teams, actually. Let's see, 50A, 50B. Okay, they're working on debugging this. And a little bit debugging here. And a little bit debugging here. And I don't know what else. So let's assign 50A and B there. And let them work on it. Okay, IT people are still in the house. Now they're gone. Oh, and a lot of idle employees in the core team. Artists, yes, because there's nothing to do, and the designer also. However, in the core team, I want to send all of them to education. You go ahead, artist 3D. You're still lacking a lot here. So just go for the rest of the year more or less. You not so much, but anyway, can go for 3 months. Fortunately I can't send you off. Molly, educate, design, 3 algorithm actually. 1 month or 2? 2 months. 2 month algorithm, yes. You... I'm not sure. You're still fixing bugs here, but there are other teams assigned as well, so the bug fixing is not critical for team 2. You go and train into the maybe at least for the rest of the year. And you... what to do? Educate... 3D. And now all of the idle people here can go home. And that's that. So core team, employees, the 2 programmers are still at work, they are fixing these bugs, but seriously, that's not going to affect issues here a lot. So I guess we will ignore that. Fails are actually okay. I will remove the core team from this task because, well, they will be on education now. And I will schedule another review here for Star Modeler because maybe that has improved now. But apart from that, I will have to cut the episode here today. Struggling a little with the voice, and there's no reason to stress that too much. Anyway, at least we progressed a little bit. Some more, a new release of the Star engine, which will hopefully carry us a little bit. And we are well on our way to release the 2nd operating system, which maybe some of you can contribute names for, and some other products in the preparation. It's now June, so still 6 months to go until the research is happening, and I hope I can keep this up until we manage the first research. After that I will probably end the series. I'm not yet sure, but after research there isn't that much to look at. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching if you stayed until here, and have a nice day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.